defend my spaceship against thousands of bosses. And as time goes on, my friend Carty is gonna spawn in better and better bosses to attack my spaceship. But luckily for me, I have crazy defenses I can build to survive against the OP bosses.
So, Smirky, are you ready to start defending your house?
I mean, I guess so. There is literally nothing in between you and my spaceship. So, Carty, I am definitely going to die.
I don't care. You better get building. You have 10 minutes before I spawn in a boss that's gonna destroy everything.
Alright, well, this is gonna be really hard, but luckily for me, inside my spaceship, I have a book on the ground that tells me how to build some space defenses. And it looks like the first thing it says is to build a trash compactor trap. So let's get on to it. And we gotta go quick because, Carty, how much time do I have to build all these traps?
Smirky, there's only around 10 minutes.
Oh no, okay, well that's not good. So we gotta start building this trap. So where should we start building it? Probably over here. So let's start building it. And I think for this trap, what we're gonna do is we are gonna keep the theme of our spaceship going. So let's actually build this out of this white concrete. So let's build a little platform like this. All right, let's make a floor. And as you remember, the trap we are building is the trash compactor trap, which is basically gonna eject all the trash out from the spaceship into here. So let's get started building this. And to start building this, what we're gonna do is we are gonna place some iron blocks like this right here, and we are gonna place some more over here and build all the way down like this. Now that we have this iron block pathway, we're gonna grab our wand tool, select that corner, come up all the way over here, and select this corner and make a giant drop down like this. So now we have a good outline of our trap done, and I'm gonna show you how this is gonna work. So let's actually fill in this bottom because we do have some more stuff to do, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do now. So now that we have this whole like box over here, we gotta connect this to our spaceship for the trash compactor. So let's get onto it. And so for the trash compactor, we're gonna open up a part right here and actually start building this. So we're gonna get our iron blocks and start building a giant pathway heading all the way to the bottom of our spaceship like this. So let's build it all like this, and there is actually a way faster way to do this. So if we get the command set iron block, we can actually come all the way over here, select that, then build all the way over here and type this command in to set everything as iron blocks. And then we can just repeat that command a few more times to build everything like that and that. So now we have a giant pathway heading to our build. Now what we can do is we are gonna start building our trash compactor. So for our trash compactor, we of course gotta connect it to the bottom of our ship. And with this bottom of our ship, we are gonna connect this trap to actually shoot out all the trash from our ship into this tube and send it onto whatever mobs go down here. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make that trap look really cool in just a second. So we're gonna block off this tube like this, and now we are gonna start building it. So to start building it, we're gonna grab some sticky pistons, some observers, redstone and redstone repeaters, and dispensers. Now what we can do is we can build another path of water heading down this way with the same block length. So let's set this all to water once again and create our next water drop down. There we go. Now we have our trash compactor ready. So now that we have all of this, basically what's gonna happen is through these dispensers all the way over here, it's gonna drop the trash and send it all the way falling down into our pit like that. So what we're gonna grab is we're gonna grab a button like this and select it like that. So now what that's gonna do is send a redstone signal over here to activate this machine. But I feel like instead of a button, we could use something like a lever to actually activate the dispensers over here, which if you go and fly near them, you can actually see that the dispensers are turning on and off, which is exactly what we want. And so now let's turn it off. But now we need a way that we can actually turn off this machine, and I'll show you how we're gonna do that. So to deactivate this machine, we're gonna grab this command block once again, and we're gonna type in the same command, but instead of air, we're gonna type it in as white concrete. So let's type that command in, and now what we can do is we can place a redstone torch on this side so it gets deactivated from this redstone signal and connects it like that. So now if we flip this lever, it should set it to white concrete just like that. Whereas if we flip it again, it will not do it. And wow, that's actually so cool. But now let's cover this up and finish that actual part of our trap. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back to over where our dispensers are over here, and now we are gonna start putting our trash in these dispensers. So for our trash, what we want to grab is is some bones, rotten flesh, and dead bushes and cobwebs. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up all these dispensers with these disgusting blocks, just like this. And now let's fill it all in, and I'll show you how the machine's gonna work. So basically, if we get a zombie and place him right here, let's just say this is Carty's space mob, then we activate this lever. Basically what's gonna happen is it's gonna drop it in the pit, and then it's gonna start dropping a bunch of trash on it. And as you see, that is kind of funny, but we can make this machine a lot better in just a second, and I'll show you how we're gonna do that. So first, we're just gonna go and turn this off. So now it puts a floor back here, and now what we're gonna do is we are gonna kill this zombie. Goodbye, zombie. And now the next thing we want to do is grab an object called bedrock spikes, and I'll show you why these are important. Well, first we're gonna put them all on the floor like this. This is actually what's gonna destroy all the trash falling out from our spaceship. So now that we have the floor in here, let's test out the trap once again. And this time, instead of a zombie, let's spawn in an iron golem to actually test out the trap. So we're gonna flip the lever and drop you onto the spikes, and as you see, it starts taking damage and the trash drops on it already. So that trap actually works really well. And as you see, it killed it way faster instead of just dropping the useless items on it. So now the trap is actually good. But now let's turn it off and get started on our next trap, because I think that one is complete now. So the next trap on our list to build is a blue force field. So let's get started building that, and I'm going to show you exactly how we want to build this. So what we want to do for this trap first is we want to fly all the way into our ship and come right here. Now right here, we're going to type a command which is /sil -h iron block 36. And what this is going to do is it's going to create a giant iron block circle surrounding our spaceship. And I'm going to show you why this is important. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fly back in our spaceship right on this block and type the same command again, but with a different block. And what we want to use is a block called reinforced blue stained glass. And we're going to type 36 and then 5 in for our wall. And if we come out here, as you see, it actually created some kind of like force field looking thing around our spaceship. But now what we want to do is dig down again under this way and type that command once more to create another layer like that. And now we're going to do another iron block layer like that, and now it's actually set up. So now if we come out our spaceship and let's just close it off for now like that, you can actually see that we have a really cool force field design around our base. But now let's make an entrance right here for the mobs to actually go through like that. There we go. That's actually pretty cool. So now we can actually get started on our next trap, because our base has a very secure force field around it. And if you're wondering why we did that reinforced glass, well, let me show you. If we grab TNT and actually put it on a block right here, then grab some flint and steel and light it off, it will actually explode nothing, which is why this is really good. So now let's get rid of this and actually start making our next trap. To make this next trap, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a hallway going around our entire spaceship, so we have a lot of room to make our traps. So let's get on to it. So there we go. We have a hallway connecting to our next area for our trap. So let's check what it is. And what it says we have to build is an oxygen remove room. And I'll show you how we're gonna build that. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna start building our next room with some iron blocks, just like this. And let's get started building it. So we're going to select this whole area like this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to select down here and set everything over here to iron blocks just like this and that. There we go. Now we have a giant area for our next room, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So what we're going to do now that we have this entire room is we are actually going to start setting up our next trap. To set it up, what we need to do is we need to actually start fixing some of the walls like this. So we're going to remove some of the glass on this like this and start building our area for this trap just like that. There we go, and now we can start building it. But firstly, let's put a floor down here so we can actually build the trap very nice. So now that we have a floor here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a tripwire hook and set some tripwire hooks up like this. There we go, like that, and there we go. So now what we're gonna do is we have this hallway of tripwire hooks set up like this. And if you don't know what a tripwire hook does, is let me show you. So if we come over here and put some blocks like that, and then grab some redstone like this, and actually step on this, as you see, it emits a redstone signal. And now we can actually start building a very, very cool machine, which I'm excited to build. And let me show you how this is gonna work. So we're gonna connect it all to an area over here like this. There we go, and what we're gonna do is we are gonna start building a machine that can actually remove all the oxygen in this room. So how this is gonna work is we're gonna grab some basic redstone and connect it all behind all of the normal tripwire hooks that we have set up here. So let's bring it down to the bottom like this, and now we can actually start building our thing. And so to build our thing, what we want to grab is a piston and an observer once again, and we can start building our thing like this. So to build this machine, we need to build something like this and this to actually do what we want. And now we'll grab a redstone repeater, place it there, grab some more redstone like that, and this, and start building our machine just like that. So now that we have this all set up, what we're gonna do is we are gonna grab, now that we have this nice open area over here is place down some dispensers like this and start building our trap. And to build our trap, what we're gonna get is we are gonna grab some poisons, some potions of poison, and we're not gonna grab any normal ones. We are gonna grab some lingering potions of poison, which will set the ground to this potion thing. And I'll show you how this is gonna work with our trap. So let's fill up the dispensers with all these potions like this, and if we just place down the dispensers, they fill up. So let's keep doing that. And basically how this is gonna work, we're gonna set these tripwire hooks up here to actually activate all of these things down here, which is why we did all that redstone. But now we gotta set it up to do something else, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that in a second. So what we're gonna do that is we are gonna build a second row of tripwire hooks heading down like this and connect it to some good redstone. So of course we gotta build our redstone heading down like this, grab our repeaters, and a special block called a fan, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna use all these in a second. So let's set up all our redstone like this, just so we can set this all up. So now that we have all our redstone, we're gonna grab our command block once again, and we are gonna get our command block and set it over right here. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna grab the same fill command that we've been using. Select this corner over here, come over all the way over here, and select that corner too. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the command block to fill this area with air. There we go. Now that we have that set up, let's set one other thing up. And now what we want to set up is a machine using our fan blocks to remove all the air. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna open up a giant wall in this area like this, which is gonna be a 5 by 5 wall. Now we're gonna place a bunch of vents like this and cover up this entire area. Now let's just dig in here once more, cover this all up, and now we'll start building a machine to activate all these fans to remove the air, just like that. There we go. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect a bunch of redstone like this and this to activate all these fans. Now what we're gonna grab is a block called a comparator and then a redstone torch to activate this machine. To make these fans actually suck out all the air, we gotta place a comparator like this, and then we gotta place a redstone torch like this, and then break this block and place a comparator like this to activate this. Now what this will do is activate all this redstone down here to actually make these fans work in reverse and set them all to actually take out air of this room. Basically, if you go in this room in survival, you will die. But now what we're gonna do is we are gonna build a machine to actually set the floor back to normal, because before we set this to air with whatever mobs Carty is gonna spawn in, we need to make sure we can actually have this be safe for ourselves. So let's set that up. And so to set up this machine, we're gonna grab a reinforced arm block and place a lever on top of it like that, which is actually a block called a secret lever, which you can activate even though it looks like a block. Now we're gonna grab some redstone, put it behind it, and grab this command block over here, remove the air here, and then set this as security craft reinforced clay like that. So now if you actually over here and activate this machine like this, so now to test if this machine actually works, what we're gonna do is we are gonna actually get a zombie spawn egg, spawn it in over here, and now we will go in survival right over here to get the zombie to come and attack us. And before it comes on this thing, we're gonna get all the way over here and actually make sure it activates this. And now what's gonna happen is it's gonna actually set this all to air and drop the zombie into some poison down there. And oh my gosh, if we didn't spawn in a zombie, it would take a lot more damage, because I think poison actually does nothing to zombies. Oops. Anyways, now let's reset this machine by punching that lever over there, and there we go. Now we are good. So that machine actually works really, really well. Now let's just make a room for our next trap, because Carty, how much more time do we have left? I swear that I just built the best traps ever.
Smirky, there's only 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Okay, I gotta move quick because I still have one more thing to build, Carty, and that is basically a safe room for me because my traps aren't gonna protect me super safely yet. Okay, let me finish building this. And for this room, we basically want a room that's gonna connect to our next traps, just like this. Let's go. Come on, let's build it all, and we gotta make sure we don't fall into the space void. So let's get building this ASAP. And to quickly do this, we're gonna set this all to iron blocks like this, and there we go. Now we got a safe room, and now what we're gonna do is clear our inventory. We're gonna grab an iron sword, some space gear because we obviously don't want to be in here in survival. Then we'll grab a glass thing for our helmet, and let's grab some golden apples, and this should be all we need. Now let's put on our armor and place on our space helmet like this. So now we have a glass block on our head, and now I think we are ready. So let's just get rid of all this. And Carty, I think my time is up, right?
Yes, it is, Smirky.
Oh, no. Okay, that's not good, but hopefully you don't spawn in anything too good because I only got to build 2 traps, Carty.
Well, Smirky, you better have made 2 very OP traps because you're gonna need it.
2 very OP traps? Really? Okay, that is not helping at all, Carty. Well, hopefully your mobs aren't that OP and they kind of suck. But, anyways, I think I am ready. And, Carty, I think I am ready. And, hopefully you don't spawn in something good.
Oh, Smirky, I'm gonna spawn in something super good. Smirky, I'm going to spawn this thing in 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
What the heck is that? Is that like some kind of space alien spider?
Yes, it is, Smirky. This thing is super OP, and this is a crazy alien.
Okay, well, I'm going in survival, and I'm just going to eat my golden apples, because I am kind of scared, and you're spawning in multiple, Carty. Are you kidding me? Why the heck do these things sound like this, Carty? What the heck happened? And what the heck? Why did this send me so high up, and it's eating me, Carty? Okay, this isn't good, but it literally dropped me into my trash pit. Carty, what the heck? Everything is going wrong. This is not good at all. Why am I in the trash pit?
Smirky, you're literally getting eaten by the mobs. This is so funny.
Okay, well, it's not that funny, Carty, but, I think I'm literally getting eaten, and I'm getting dropped onto a bedrock pit. Okay, I need a way that I can get out of here. And how can I get out of here? Okay, this isn't good. I'm literally gonna die soon if I don't eat golden apples. Come on, trash pit, drop something useful. I need to get out. And what the heck? Where did I get dirt blocks from? I don't remember putting that in here. But, okay, I gotta use these and get out of here. How can I use this and get out? I think we place a dirt block there and climb out like this. Okay, this will work really, really well. And yes, I am out. And okay, we just gotta deactivate this so it comes back. And hopefully when I turn around, there won't be any more. And, what is that thing I hear? It is literally eating me once again. Okay, I gotta get out and hopefully kill them. And, everything is exploding. Okay, I don't know if anything's exploding, but I hear a lot of stuff exploding. I just gotta run and get over this trap. And, oh my gosh, I literally fell in my trap again. Carty, I gotta build out of here quick.
Smirky, this is so bad for you. My aliens are so OP.
Well, it's good that I have a space helmet on, because if I didn't, this trap would be killing me right now, and it would be poisoning me. And this mob is literally stuck in here. And Carty, I think that thing is taking damage. Okay, I gotta block this off, and hopefully I won't fall there. Okay, but I have a plan. What I am gonna do is activate this to literally trap it in there. And Carty, I don't think it can get out now. Oh my gosh, I gotta be safe, because I do not want to fall in there, Carty. Oh my gosh.
That would be so bad if you fell in there again, but it looks like this mob is taking a bunch of damage.
And Carty, I think it died, because it's literally spitting out acid everywhere. Ew.
Oh my gosh, you actually killed all of my aliens. These traps actually worked.
Yeah, they did actually work, but it got a lot of this ugly stuff everywhere. Okay, that is not good, because I need to fix this up. And oh my gosh, my armor is so destroyed, Carty.
Smirky, that was so close, but I actually have some pretty bad news for you.
What is the bad news, Carty?
Smirky, if you thought that mob was hard, well, it's literally only gonna get harder. My bosses are gonna be so insane at the end of the video.
Oh no, are you kidding me? Okay, well, okay, Okay, that's not good at all for me. Carty, that is not good at all for me. If they're only gonna get better, how much time do I have left? Because I ought to build some good traps.
You only have 7 minutes. You better get building.
7 minutes? That is like no time. Okay, we gotta go in creative and get building. So first things first, we are gonna fix all of our traps. And then I'm gonna show you guys the best traps that we have to build. So don't leave because these traps are only gonna get better. And they'll get better once I clean this all up. And there we go. Everything is cleaned up. And let me show you the next traps we have to build. So we have traps number 2. And the first trap is a drop into space. And I'm gonna show you how this is gonna work. So as you see, I have on some space armor right now, and this would be good and very helpful for me, but there is a problem with this. It literally destroys my armor so quickly, and if my armor gets destroyed, basically what's happened is I'm gonna fly up really far into space. But that is also the same with Carty's mobs. So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna build a trap to send Carty's mobs all the way up into space, and it's gonna be super cool. But to fix ourselves falling into space, first we need to fix our spaceship to actually allow us to walk through this with no armor, and let me show you how we're gonna do that. So first we're gonna select all this area. So first thing we are gonna start with is we are gonna start by setting this all to be reinforced glass, and that is because if we actually have our roof up and we don't have any space armor, we will not float up into space. So that's gonna be really good for us. That is gonna allow us to send whatever we want, which is gonna allow us to open and close this super duper easily, and let me show you how we're gonna build that. So first we're gonna grab some sticky pistons, observers, and basic redstone stuff to actually build this. So we're gonna place some pistons like that, place even more pistons like this, place more, and place all the pistons for our door. Now we're gonna place a bit more redstone like this. Now build a bit more redstone, and there we go. Now we finish the door. So if we activate this lever, it basically does not. Now if we come down here and flick this lever, it should make the door close and open. So now we have a 3x3 door, but now we gotta fix this all the way because I kind of destroyed a lot of stuff trying to build this. So let's actually fix it just like this, and then we can come over here and paste in the redstone over here like this. And there we go, it's all built over here, and now we'll just cover this redstone up like this and this to safely build our airlock. And let's just cover it up a bit more because we do not want anything getting through or in. So there we go. Now all the redstone is covered up. And now what we're gonna do is we are gonna actually connect all this redstone to a lever up here. And now all we need to do is put a lever over here to actually activate the door. So now we have a side that closes this way. And now we'll just go and repeat this on the other side all the way over here, and connected to the redstone down here like this, and there we go. So now we have 2 sides open, and we'll leave this side open and be able to get in and out and close both sides. But for now, we'll leave this closed so we don't leak any of the space air out and just open it when we're ready. But now we are ready to go on and build the next part of our place. So let's get on to building that because we have such a cool trap to build. So now the next trap we have to build is the spaceship fuel flame trap, which as you see from our spaceship, we have a lot of fire coming out of it. And we can use this fire to create such a deadly trap. But in order to get to the fire, we of course gotta build a connector all the way there. So let's get building it. So now what we're gonna do is select a whole bunch of area like this, and then set this all to iron blocks like that. So now we have a good area heading over here, and now we can actually start doing some builds for this next trap. So let's actually fill this all in with iron blocks like this, connect it over here, then build another part like this over here, and then we start setting all this air blocks over here to red stained glass like that. And now what we'll do is we'll just cover up this entire area over here, set everything else to reinforced glass. So I'll show you how we're gonna do that in just a second. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make an entrance right here and connect this to our next room. Our next room is actually gonna be very, very cool. So stick around for it because it is gonna actually be one of our best traps yet. So what we're gonna do now is we are gonna build a staircase heading up into the top part of this area like this. So let's build our staircase and connect it all to this point right here. And I'll show you what we're gonna do with this. So now that we're here, let's build a giant room right here. It's not really going to be giant. It's around a 5x5 room. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. So we're going to build up like this. and this and make a tiny room right here. And now that we have this tiny room, what we're gonna grab is some different reinforced stained glass. And this time we're gonna use some yellow stained glass just because it looks pretty cool. So now with this reinforced yellow stained glass, we are gonna connect this all up here and give ourselves a safe pathway to travel up here. Because up here is going to be a control room where we can do a very big attack. And I'm going to show you what that is. So let's set this all to yellow stained glass like this. And this. And now let's start building a roof out of this. Like this. There we go. Now we have a giant room right here. And what we're going to do with this giant room is we're going to surround this in glass so no air gets in from space. And now we can start building the next part of this trap. So the next part of this trap requires us to build another giant room right here. So to build that, we are going to get our iron blocks once again and start building a giant room right here like this. So now that we have this giant iron cage over here, we're going to select these corners and actually start building another room like this. And we're going to set this all as reinforced iron bars, just like this and this. Now that we got a giant cage here, we gotta do something special, and I'll show you what that is. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna come in our control room and actually build something very cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dig in the floor over here and hollow this all out for a build. And we're gonna grab some andesite for this, grab a lever like this, come down here, and place some redstone leading down here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna give ourselves a command block, place one right here, and go back up here and grab the fill command of the floor in this room. So let's grab it and set it in this command block to set it all as air like that. Now let's grab a copy of this command block like this. Now just do a version which sets it to reinforced glass like that. Now let's cover this all up, and now if we flick this lever, one sets it to air and the other sets it to glass, which is exactly what we want. So now we have a control room over here, and I'll show you why this is important. So over here, we're going to clear our inventory, and we are going to grab a mob called a giant. And with this giant, as you see, it is a copy of me. And why this is funny is because this is what's going to kill Carty's mobs. And not only are we going to spawn in one, we are going to spawn in 3 of them. And as you see, they aren't really that strong. They literally just have iron armor and a stone sword. But we can make them really, really strong. And I'll show you how we can do that. So firstly, we can grab a really big sword. And I think a really big sword would be something that's really good. Which would be this sword that does 750 damage. And now what we're going to do is we are going to grab some really powerful armor and a thing called an armor editor. And select all these mobs and then get rid of their gear and replace it with this really strong gear and really strong swords. Like that. So as you see, it becomes a lot more powerful. And now let's just do this with all of these guys. Like this. And as you see, they became a lot more powerful. But that is good because now they are going to be able to kill whatever they want. And this is going to be our space captains. Now what we need to do is we need to come over here. And now we need to build an entrance right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab an item called a secret door and just place it right here. So we can just open and close it even though this looks like glass. And we're even just going to build this a few more times so we can have a very easy entrance into this room. And now we can just close it off like that. So now it looks like glass and nobody can actually tell where to get in or where to get out. And we can activate this to shoot out all the fire blocks like this. And then we can deactivate that and come up here and drop the mobs on Carty's mobs. And I guess now we are done with everything. And Carty, how much time do I have left? I think I have a decent amount of time left, right?
Decent amount of time. There is 10 seconds left.
10 seconds again. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm just gonna grab some really good armor. And I need a helmet really quickly. What is a helmet that I can put on? Because I'm running out of time. And there we go. We got one. So let's put on this armor and we need a good sword. Let's grab a really good sword, which is probably this. Then let's grab some golden apples. And honestly, why don't we just grab enchanted super golden apples? Hey, Carty, how much time do I have left? Because now I am ready. And I have super good astronaut traps.
Well, Smirky, now there is 0 seconds left.
0 seconds? Oh my gosh, why do I never have any time left, Carty? What the heck? Anyways, I guess now I am ready. And I made some great traps this time.
Oh, you better have made great traps or else my mobs are going to destroy everything.
Oh no, okay. Well, they can't be that good because I literally made way better traps than last time, and I made traps that will literally send your mobs into space, Carty.
You made traps that are gonna send my mobs into space? I don't think so, because they're gonna kill everything!
Oh no, are they that strong?
Yes, they are, and I'm about to spawn a bunch of them in 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
And what the heck are those? Are those aliens, Carty?
Yes, they are!
Oh my gosh, okay, well, I'm going into survival, and I am ready to fight them. Okay, I'm gonna eat my golden apple, and whoa, that gave me some really good effects. But now, let's start fighting them! Get over here, and wow, that didn't even kill them. This OP sword doesn't kill them?
Yeah, Smirky, they have so much health that I don't think you're gonna be able to kill that many.
Well, I can, and I am, because I'm dropping them in my garbage pit, Carty, and oh my gosh, I'm just gonna try killing them with my sword. And how does this sword not kill them? And what the heck, they're actually kind of knocking me back a little bit, Carty. What the heck?
Uh-oh, you're gonna have to move on to your next trap because they made it past that one.
And, yeah, you're right about that. They're about to go and activate it, though, and, that worked, and it put them in there. But, Carty, wait, since they're aliens, this actually doesn't work.
Yeah, Smirky, they can dodge all of the attacks in there, and I'm pretty sure they might actually be able to fly out.
Please don't say they are. You know what? I'm gonna trap them in like that, and I'm just gonna move on to my next trap and open this door and go into my airlock, and I gotta move quick because I do not want to get trapped in here. And, did they actually get out, Carty? How are they right behind me?
They made it out, Smirky. What is your plan here? There is no way you're gonna win.
Well, Carty, if they come in this thing, they're actually gonna die. And, I think they are about to die because they're in the airlock. Oh my gosh, I'm getting sucked in. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to close this off so I don't get sucked in. But I think a few of them are literally getting sent up into space as we speak, Carty.
Smirky, there's like 5 of them flying up right now.
Yeah, I see that, Carty, and, did that work? I think it did. It's literally all of them flying up right now. I'm just gonna open this up, and if there's more, I'm gonna be so mad, Carty. And Carty, let's just open it and check, and how are there still more? Okay, that's not good. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna wait for them to get here because, Carty, I have such a good trap ready, and you are not prepared for it. And, oh my gosh, I guess you might be prepared for them because they're literally in this room, and they're trapping me in here. Okay, why is there so many? Okay, well, what I gotta do is I gotta activate that, and it is activating. Now I gotta run in this room and close it off because I still have a really good trap left, Carty. Oh my gosh, this is kind of crazy.
What on earth is your plan here?
Well, let me show you. Well, first, we gotta grab this tool I had saved, and we gotta right-click to set these guys up above them on a team. Now, we are gonna drop them onto them to go and fight your mobs, Carty.
Wait, did you literally spawn a giant versions of yourself?
Yes, I did, Carty, and it's not only that, they do have the best swords ever. And, Carty, I think your mobs are literally taking damage. I see them on fire right now. And, are my guys killing them?
Yes, they are, Smirky. They're doing so much damage.
Oh my gosh, okay, that's good. They should be killing them in like around 1 hit each because those swords they have do 700 damage, Carty.
700? Oh my gosh, they're so big.
Yes, I know they are, Carty. And did all your mobs die? I'm kind of scared to go in that room because I do not want to die.
Smirky, I'm pretty sure every single mob died, oh, never mind, Smirky. The last one just died.
Oh, let's go. Well, does that mean I won, Carty?
Well, Smirky, it means you won this single round, but there is still one more round that's gonna be even harder.
One more round that's gonna be even harder. Carty, why is it gonna be even harder exactly?
Because I'm gonna spawn in the best boss ever.
What the heck? Okay, that is not fun, and, honestly, I'm just gonna get to building. How much time do I have left?
You only have 30 seconds.
30 seconds, that is no time. We are going in creative now, guys, and don't leave because we have a really good trap to build. So we don't even have time to fix our traps right now. What we do have time to do is, reset the easy stuff like this, and, I think that's about it. But, wait, I have an idea. We gotta check our book to see what we can build. In book number 3 says we have an ultimate space missile defense and an escape pod, which is a flying machine. Okay, that is not that helpful, but we need to get to building this ASAP. So we gotta build this, and I think the best place to put an escape pod is probably in our spaceship. So let's get building it, and what we're gonna do now is we are gonna grab our wand tool and gonna build this super duper fast. So we're gonna set this all to iron blocks like this, like set iron block. We're gonna improve our spaceship by setting this all to purple stained glass like this. And now what we can do is we can open a room inside our spaceship like this and start building the escape pod. So let's get going. Let's just break everything and anything we can because we gotta build this escape pod. So what we gotta do is destroy this whole area down here, and we need to grab some stuff called glazed terracotta first off. So let's grab our glazed terracotta, and the reason we're grabbing glazed terracotta is so the flying machine actually doesn't attach to it. So let's set this all to glazed terracotta like this. There we go, let's set everything we can to it like that, and now let's start building our flying machine. So we're gonna grab some slime blocks, obsidian, observers, normal piston, and redstone. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna place a button right here, and underneath this button, we are gonna put a sticky piston with a redstone block heading down, just like this. So now if we activate this, it basically pulls it up and down like that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down 2 blocks like that, place a redstone on top of it, so this redstone activates when it's pulled. Now what we'll do is we'll start building some more redstone like this, heading this way with a piston over here like that. And now what we'll do is place obsidian, observer like this, with a slime block on top of it, and like that. Then we'll place another sticky piston like this, place an observer like this, then connect this all to slime blocks, and place a platform of iron blocks like that. And now let's destroy a part of our machine like this. Grabbed our glazed terracotta once again, so nothing attaches to it. So now we have an escape pod that will go up like this. So now what will happen is if we stand on this platform and activate this, we should get on our escape pod and start going upwards like this. And now we're flying up super high, and this will work as our escape pod. There we go, that works perfectly. So now let's just destroy this for now because we don't need to use it right now, and let's go rebuild it like this. And there we go, that's all rebuilt. So now we need to build our ultimate missile defense, which I have an idea for. So we'll grab a thing called a death ray missile, and what we'll do is we'll grab a bunch of repeaters, and then we'll grab a lever. So we'll set up our bunch of repeaters like this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And basically make a huge trail leading all the way into our spaceship to activate this TNT.
Smirky, you have been out of time for so long. I've just been giving you a little bit of extra time just to be a little nicer.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, Smirky. Since you took so long, I'm gonna spawn an even worse boss.
Oh, no. An even worse boss? Come on, Carty. Are you serious?
Yes, I am, and you better prepare.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm ready. I have my super enchanted golden apples and... Oh, no. What are you holding, Carty?
Smirky, this is the Cosmic Fiend, and I'm gonna spawn a bunch in 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and run all the way over here, and I am gonna start going in survival in a second, Carty. But before I do that, I am gonna activate something, Carty, and I'm activating that right now. So I have time to go and escape, and I'm going in survival right around now. And I am gonna survive this, Carty.
Smirky, there's no way you survive this.
Oh, I totally will, Carty, because something bad is about to happen very soon, and the Cosmic Fiends are attacking me, but I don't care. As long as I stay on my escape pod, I will survive. And uh-oh, Carty, I'm falling down. Uh-oh, I'm probably dead.
This is not good for you.
Yeah, it isn't good. Because I'm falling in the void! But everything is dying, Carty! Wait, that actually might be good! I just gotta keep eating golden apples, and did I win?
Wait, Smirky, I think you did!
But, uh-oh, now I'm falling infinitely into space. You know what? I'm TPing back to you because, Carty, I survived and killed everything!
How on earth did you just kill 10 Cosmic Fiends?
Carty, it's because I had the best missile ever, and it destroyed everything!
Yeah, it even destroyed your base, Smirky!
Oh. Yeah, you're right. The only thing left I have now is my glass walls. Are you kidding me? Well, if you enjoyed this Carty and Smirky video, remember to like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.